So we bought this GoCraft DTF transfer starter kit. We just curious that you can do it with sublimation, or I'd rather use sublimation. I think it's sublimation does better anyway. Powder, collection tool, tray, protective gloves, high resistance. They got the DTF powder, the A4 DTF transfer film, some tweezers, stickers, and Teflon sheet. So let's open it up. All right, so this morning's agenda is we're gonna try this DTF transfer kit. So it comes with some film. So the first thing I'm gonna do is clear my sublimation printer. See if I close the door down here. What I got in here? What's in the way? Okay, they're open. Oops, I took the wrong part out. That's not the part I was supposed to slide. Let me put it back. Go back in. Let's slide this part. This is the bottom of the printer. So we're gonna take some of this paper. I'm gonna take one sheet and put it in. I think I have some of this film. I really do. That I don't know how I got it. Team sent it to me by accident or something. I don't even have a DTF printer, so I don't even know why I have it. But this film, they said the matted side is the side it prints on. So this is the peel off side, the shiny side. So when you're in the bottom tray, you got to put the if y'all are gonna top tray, then I'm gonna put the matted side like this. But this kind of film don't do well in the top, so I'm doing the bottom. So on the bottom, the matted side gotta go down because it's the bottom. Like this. Alright. I'm gonna push it in. And we got it in. Just trying to close some of this screen stuff. Okay, so now I'm going over to my Mac, which is right here. We gotta find an image. So let's sign in. So we can find an image to print. Okay. Yep. Let me get an image to print. I got plenty of images. I got a ton of images on Canva. Already on Canva, so we're just gonna find one. Really, I was trying to do this kitchen towel, so let me look at my upload folder. I'm gonna see. I got some Christmas. I got some Christmas. I might try one of these Christmas ones. What do y'all think? I like this one with the leaves on it, like this Christmas cup. We're gonna try that. We're gonna download it to my computer. Probably on my computer already, but this makes my life easier just to download it again. And this is the image that we're gonna print. So I'm just gonna go to the print on my computer. Hold on. I use two hands to pull it up. Okay, then we're gonna print off of the 8500. And let's see what else we need to change. We got it on print entire image. If I hit build paper, it's too big, so we're not gonna do that. And then we're gonna leave it on portrait. And let's see. Media quality, let's change that to, let's change the media type to, let me see, lightweight paper, because that paper is kind of thin, so I'm gonna change to lightweight paper. Quantity best, and freed from main tray, manual feed, photo tray, rear tray. rear tray is the rear. Main tray must be, I'll just leave it on auto because I don't know which one is which, what they mean by that. Okay, it should have said tray 1, tray 2. Okay, so then we're going to hit print. And it's no text, so I don't think I have to do anything. Well, when it's text, I'm not sure. I think you got to mirror this stuff. I'm pretty sure, because if it's printing on the matte side, no, it's not mirrored, because you pulling off the film off the top and you laying it down, so it don't have to be mirrored, I don't believe. Now, why did you go to the rear? When I say it says paper out in the rear, you're not supposed to be on the rear feeder. Come on. All right, let me go back to the printer. You see, it's always some tricky stuff. Let me cancel that. I'm gonna go back to the printer. Go back to, because really and truly it's supposed to automatically go to, I've been printing on that tray. So why did it do that tray? Okay, let's do it again. Media quality best. Then I said, let's do that matte layout. Okay. Paper handling. What am I gonna printer info? Oh, I'm on the wrong printer. Shoot. Put me on this one. Wrong printer. So where is the thing where it picks the drawer? I just seen it when we was on here before. Let's see. Now why it disappeared or something? Okay, here it is. Feed from main tray. I'm gonna say main tray. Maybe it'll do it this time. Because this film seems really thin. It's really thinner than the other film that I have on my mobile heat press. So hopefully it go in without me having to tape a piece of paper to it. I hope. It's really, really thin. It's making noise. I'm not sure if it's going through. Nope, it didn't go through. It says paper out. So it's too thin. Seriously too thin for this thing. It's not, because this paper right here, where is it at? Where's my other paper? Oh, right here. This is thicker. This is for like the mobile thing. And it's way thicker than this paper. This paper is extra thin. That's probably why I'm having problems. Okay. And this paper is way thinner, so to solve that problem, I'm take a piece of regular paper, and I'm going to have to attach that to it with some tape or something. Where's my tape? Oh, it's out in the garage probably. I think I had some more in here, didn't I? Thought I did anyways. I gotta go all the way to the garage and get my tape. I do have another tape dispenser. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, we're back. We're gonna try this again and see if we can get the thing in the front. Here we go. I added a piece of paper on it just to make it more be able to feed. Okay, it's feeding. All right. See if we can get it on there. Because like I said, this film is thin. My film for my mobile printer is thicker. It's thicker. This is some thin film. So that's probably why I wouldn't feed. Because it is really thin. So you have to take a piece of regular paper from your regular inkjet printer and attach it to it so it can feed through. So we just taped it on. So let's see what happens. It's a coming. So we trying to try out this DTF transfer kit. So we're going to take this whole box. Once this transfers, everything is going to the garage. And oh, we put it in backwards the first time. So here we are. There's the picture. It looks all dull until we get it on something. So let's hurry up. In my garage workspace, I got everything I need. I need to take this phone off of me. And I'll put y'all on the stand right here. All right, we're back. And I gotta do this one first before I even get back over to this heat press. So, let me get my other print ready. Let me take this off. This came out great. Okay, so we gotta get these Merry Christmases I'm gonna put on that I had already cut in plaid and black. But first, I need to put my mask back on. I'm ready to do this powder. Put my gloves back on first. And let's get the powder. First I need to get this temperature back up. See where it was. Let's do that. 3090. And we'll take our powder. Okay. And we put it on the matted side, so this is the one we get ready to do. And then just the shiny side is the matted side. The matted side is the powder. So we're gonna put some powder on, and we have DTF powder. And then we're gonna sprinkle. I'll let y'all see me sprinkle. So we're just gonna sprinkle some in here. There you go. Yeah. Try to hit it while still the ink ain't dry. You don't want to fool around too long. And then get the powder. And then you're gonna go like this, back and forth. If y'all can see me, let me turn my camera a little bit. And then back and forth. Back and forth on the paper to cover the whole frame. Back and forth, back and forth. Just so the powder can get on the whole image. So I go back and forth, back and forth. So it can be on the whole image. Back and forth, back and forth. Alright, and then once I do that, then I just shake it off, the excess. Then I'm going to put it on the heat press to cure it. I'm not going to close it. I don't have it on auto. I'm just going to sit it under the heat. And then I'm going to put this excess back in the bag. So that's back. So we can reuse the powder. It's not like you're throwing it away or something. You can reuse it. Put the rest in. Okay. Put it back up. Close the bag there. I wear a mask and gloves when I'm messing with this. Plus I'm in the garage. Because it's just, what it is, it's resin. It's cured resin. I mean, powdered form of resin. So, you know, you use precautions when you do resin. So do the same thing when you do DTF powder. So let's look at it. Let's see. So what we trying to do is cure it. It looks good though. Okay. Alright, look at it. So we cure the powder, as you see. It looks really, really good. What I look for, make sure I don't have no crystallization left. Like it all melted. It looks like it melted. Okay, so let's take the scissors. And then what I'm going to do is cut the edge off. And we're going to cut all the edges off. Alright, so we got all the edges off. And then we have our image. One more time, just to make sure it's all cured. I always do it twice. And once we get that in, we're ready for our towel. And we're going to do another towel. Because we want to do 2 sets. So it's curing. Once it's cured, I can take my gloves off. Really good. So right now, and we're gonna do a towel again. So I'm gonna leave it folded because I'm just gonna do this part of the towel. So when it folds over my stove, it folds like that. Like that. Well, anyway, the design's going to be on this part right there. That's the only part. Okay, so it's nice and cured. We're just going to move it off. Oh, yes. Okay. Next, we're going to pre-press it down for like 5 seconds. Alright, so this is the towel, and this is the image. So the image, shiny side is up, because that's the film you pull off. So that side will be up. I'm trying to make sure I don't have no crease over here, because you will mess up in the crease. I'm trying to make it sure it's on there and it fits as much as it can fit. Alright. Now the other towel I just did, what did I do with it? I set it somewhere. Where I sit it at? Yeah. I ain't sit it nowhere, it's on the floor. Okay. See, this is the one I just did. I'm trying to make sure I'm at the same height as from the bottom. Yeah, that's about it. And this came out wonderful. Look at that color, it's popping. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tape this down. So I'm gonna shift. So I'm gonna tape it up here. The tape is not gonna harm it. It's heat transfer tape. And this kit comes with some if you don't have any. But you gotta have a sublimation printer. Inkjet ain't gonna work. It gotta be sublimation. Got to be sublimation. Okay. So it's all ready. And you don't really have to put anything on top of it because this is a carrier sheet. You don't have to. You can just put it under and let it rip. And let it rip. Now, since it's transferring image to the fabric, I try to leave it on for at least 30 seconds because we got to transfer to the fabric. So that's what we want to do. And it's going to come up now. 3, 2, 1, blast up. We're going to pull it out, and then we're going to let it cool for like 2 minutes. And look at that. Oh, beautiful. Can you see it? We ain't pulled the sheet off yet, but look at that. This is going to be some kitchen towels I'm making, so it's going to be cute. Okay. So we're going to let that cool off a little bit for a couple minutes. But you see the other towel I made, look how cute that is. And this is why I'm going to put Merry Christmas on it. So I have Merry Christmas. I had already did these because I had found this black and white checkerboard at Michael's in the clearance bin. You know, I'm always in the clearance bin. And so I said I can make a Merry Christmas with some Christmas pajamas, t-shirts or whatever. So I said I'm going to use these on my towels. So it's too long, so I'm going to cut it in half. So it can be half and half. So I'm going to cut it in half. And I can put one word on top of the other, like that. So I have Christmas and then Mary should be able to fit. Oh, it's too long. I might not be able to use this unless I fold it. Let me see if the fold on this towel come down some more. Let me see. I ain't had enough room for Mary. It might be too long. Too big. I would have to bring it all the way down. Like on top of the fit. But I don't care. It's a towel. I don't care. So we can have like Merry Christmas on it. And then we have a Merry Christmas towel. Look at that. That would be cute for a Christmas towel. So now it's time to pull this off. So we're pulling. We're looking first. I always look at the corner and make sure that I think I kept it on there long enough. Leave this looking. I think I'm just looking just to make sure that it got enough color on it. Well, I mean, there's some color left on the sheet, but it still has enough color on there, so we're good with it. Look, we'll take it. Okay, so now we pull the sheet off, and this is how it looked. This is how it looked before the second press. So we're ready to do a second press. I'm gonna put the sheet over it. Put some parchment paper over the second press. And we're gonna do a second press. For like 5 seconds or so. We're not gonna do it that long. We're just doing a little second press. Alright. Let's pull it up. And when you do the second press, the color gets a little darker for the second press. So there you go. Don't that look cute? That is so adorable. So now I gotta do the Merry Christmas. So I'm gonna put the Merry Christmas on this one. Even though the Merry Christmas is kind of large, but that's okay. We still gonna put it on there. It's kind of large, but it's fine. It's for my kitchen. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna put that in and let it rip. We ain't gonna leave it in there that long because this is only what you call it? take that stuff. HTV, that's what it's called. It's only HTV. So we don't have to leave it in that long. It's HTV. Alright. So